Okay, hello and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War Halflings campaign. I think this is about part 14. So it's been about going on either as much as, or maybe just one episode longer than my Kislev campaign has been going. So yes, last time, the Forces of Chaos continue to invade. They're over here somewhere. Empire are fighting them off. They don't seem to be having too much difficulty. Or hopefully they're getting weakened. We've taken a lot of the coast of Norsca. And we have an army over here, Samwise, I believe, who previously took Pack Ice Bay. Yep. And we're moving him up here to retake Albion. Though there's also Malekith over here, who's apparently going for a bit of a sail. I hope he actually makes landfall somewhere, because I'd like to have the Dark Elves get caught up in all of this. If only they could divert them so that they'd land in, like, Bretonnia. But at the moment, if they landed in Bretonnia, I think they get swamped. You may also notice that we can no longer see the Empire armies. That is because last time we broke our military alliance with the Empire. Believing that the Halflings are destined for greater things, I decided to get out of the military alliance I had with the Empire now, so that at some point in the future we could possibly think of taking advantage of that somehow. I don't want to think too much about it, but because they do kind of still outnumber us, but our income is so great. We're able to field, I think, how many armies do we have now? 8. And I could field like 3 or 4 more armies with this income. The biggest problem at the moment when it comes to raising armies is not necessarily the money, but the odd limitations we have on 2 of our units, which are very useful. The Ogres and the Master Cooks, which apparently we can only recruit a limited number of, and we can't increase that number. Which is quite annoying, because the Master Cooks are very useful when it comes to making our units a bit tougher, morale-wise, as well as giving them immune to psychology. But I have, like, this army here with 3 in them. So how many do we have all up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 6. 6 Master Cooks and 1 Regiment of Renown. So we can only have 6. How many Ogres do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, including 1 Regiment of Renown. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we can increase that cap. I've been building barracks, and I've been building more of the Sacred Grove, which is the building we get the Ogres from, and the barracks, the rally field is actually what gives us Master Cooks. And the cap hasn't been increasing. So, 'tis a bit of a shame. Build the clay pit there. We'll build the grove. Actually, forget that. I just thought of something. I would like the Wizard's Conclave. More mages!
To the provinces.
If we can't build ogres and master cooks, we can definitely build more mages. Oh, hello. Zajar Naxatas. That doesn't sound like a goblin name. Got unit Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, Feral Bastillodons, and an Arachnarok Spider. A great shaman summons the power of Gorka Mork, ravaging any in his way. Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. Atop their venomous mounts, Goblin Riders can run down enemies with surprising precision. And a Feral Bastillodon. Mighty hulking reptiles, these living bastions are wild and untamed. Better watch out. And the Arachnarok Spider. With a team of goblins upon its back, the Arachnarok's sheer enormity strikes fear into the hearts of all who face it. A unit which I haven't actually used too much myself. The few times I do play as the few times I have played as the greenskins, you don't tend to really get to the end units like the Arachnarok Spider or the Giants. So it's a bit of a shame you don't end up seeing those tougher units. To make up for the fact that I can't build ogres, we can pretty much replace them with treekin. Ogres have slightly higher melee attack, better weapon strength and charge bonus though. They also have more health. They both cause fear. Treekin actually have immune to psychology and magical attacks. But the ogres have death blow, which, as long as their hit points are greater than 20%, they have plus 15% weapon damage and plus 50% armor piercing damage. But treekin also come in smaller squads. Ogres come in squads of 19, treekin come in squads of 12. But we can also build treemen, so we do have other options. We're maintaining control of these territories up here. I'm sort of looking to see whether I want to take possibly Bjornling's Gathering, Greyling's Moot, Troll Fjord. I was actually going to land you here. If we land there, you'll take another turn to get to about there. And then you'll have to take Konquata. Like 2 turns from now. Or 3 turns from now. Malekith is going to do, I don't know, whether he's going to land on Albion, whether he's going to attack Troll Fjord. He's not at war with the trolls. So, I don't know. Is he going to attack us? I would like Albion a lot. That would... We used to own it. So it'd be more or less just reclaiming what we once owned. I'll move you down there. We could take, or at least land on the Isle of Wights. And then move from there. Give you Deadly Blade. Pack Ice Bay is suffering some public order, but we'll raise the level of it. I'd actually removed that last time, afraid that it was going to rebel. But it's not as... Public order's not as bad as I thought it would be. So we should be able to level it up without any hassle. How much money are we getting from here? Look at this! Like, Ice Drake Fjord, Longship Graveyard. It's a 2-province area. We're getting like 100 income from the coastal city, 80 from the coastal town, 500 from the tobacco plantation, and 250 from the tobacco plot, as well as 400 from here and 200 from there. And we're getting 2,400 from the province. All of our bonuses! We're getting so much more money on top of it. And it just keeps going up whenever I recruit more Halfling generals. It's very nice. Okay, we also took Cracker Ravensvik. I'll get the field there. I'm kind of worried about trying to get Shore Truckin', because there's chaos about. I'm hoping they'll raise Volksgrad, and then Prague, and then Kislev, and all this, and I can take all this. Might be hoping for a bit much. There was hobgoblin armies coming over the mountains before as well. They're since disappeared. Wherever they were, they're not there now. So they were dealt with rather firmly by the dwarves and the Empire, who actually sent a bunch of armies over here. Or at least a few armies over there to deal with them. Yeah, we're trespassing on the Empire. Live with it. Deal with it. Proudbeard. We're not at war with the dwarves. We are still a military alliance with the dwarves. Our relations with them are deteriorating because of our broken treaties with the Empire. Also, our trespassers we just did. But we also have allies in Araby, or Caliphate of Araby down here. The Flaming Scimitar over here. Konquata over here. Also Khemri. Excuse me? What the? Sorry, I just thought I heard something. Oh, I think it was paper. I hear like a noise and I'm like, what is that? Is that it's like an animal? Nope, it's just some paper on my desk slipping. I hope. Okay, we also have a military alliance with the Exiles from the Heck, who I'm rather surprised have kind of a large empire up here. I think this is about as big as I've ever seen them. They have 4 generals without full stacks. Grand Hierophant Katep up here is got a full stack. They've held on to their original province, though they don't have the Plain of Dogs, which is down here, I think. Yeah. That's still held by Tomb King rebels. Though, to be fair, the rebel Tomb King armies can have massive armies. And powerful armies too. Like, lots of tomb guards and powerful statues. They're not easy to deal with.
Feel my power.
We can see some of Lothern over here. Nagaron has the Twisted Glade. Vol's Anvil is held by the Drowned. Tyrion's over here. Looks like he swapped one of his unit Shadow Walkers out for Lothern Seaguard. So, yeah. Are they at war with... Who are they at war with? They're military allies with High Elves. They're not at war with Nagaron. They're at war with the Cult of Pleasure. Okay. The Cult of Pleasure is currently rampaging through Ulthuan. They've taken a fair amount of the northern provinces. Though the High Elves look to be poised to take that back. Count Noctilus is also wandering around. He's taken Tor Yvres. And he's going for Elis Saley again. They previously owned that, but it was taken from them. We've got our hero here. Where do I want to move you? I don't know. Move up here. Skaven Blight's probably not too long from this world. Oh, Tabaro is held by Maragliano. Skaven might have raised that and then they colonized it? Interesting. But I think there's a few Empire armies over here. There was 3. Wood Elves are no more. Bretonnia owns the entirety of the Atholoran. Yes. Can we raise another army? We can! A Halfling Noble! Yes, another plus 5% income. All provinces. Is it all provinces? All regions! It is! Blah, blah, blah. Bailiff. Barber Surgeon. Untainted. Do you have anything to increase? Tax rate. Tax rate. Income from trade. Enemy servant. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
And you can get things too. Light college mage. Acolyte. Burger. Pit fighter. Apprentice wizard. You don't actually have a wizard in your army. You are a wizard, but not yet. So that's pretty much completely useless to you. And that's all. Okay. Well, I think these armies are still recovering from the attack. Actually pretty much done recovering. Frogs there was a stack of 14. We're at war with this Albion faction here. But I don't know if they have any armies. They did have an army. But it wasn't really that much. Go up to here. See if you can see Greyling Moot. You can. What's there? The normal garrison. They don't have walls. You go this way. You can see an army. Thorhall. Not encampment. Nice garrison. But that garrison might actually be weakened because we took the province not too long ago. There's no good way to see the strength of your garrison. They do take casualties. And they have to have after a battle or when you capture a province. And they do have to recover those units. Those lost units over a number of turns. But how many units they've recovered is not something you can actually see until you get attacked there. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's about it, I think. In turn. So if we've got, like, how many armies do we have now? 9? 8 of them are halflings. So that's 8 times 5 is 40. So that's an extra 40% income. On top of our other bonuses. I'm sorry, I keep going over it, but I didn't realize at the beginning how the bonuses for the halflings industry would carry them so much later on.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
You want me to join war against the Skeggy? The Skeggy are down here. No, not there. They're over here. Why? Fine. Okay, I don't care. Whatever. They're Norscans. Oh, we encountered Clan Septic. Where are they? Yeah, I can wait. We'll see it next turn. What's the Empire doing? I couldn't see anything. Dwarves are moving armies around, of course. They're so fast. Wintertooth, are you going to attack me? Throg? Oh, looks like you are. Yep. Okay. That's not a small army. Our garrison's pretty full. Our garrison's actually full, so that's nice. You feel like you have good chance against me. Even the Balance of Power says that you have a good chance at it. We have 3 ranger units, 1 unit of ogres, 2 treekin, a tree man, 2 hotpot catapults. Helmut, who is not a very good mage, he only has the Withering and Melkos Mystifying Miasma. What's the biggest threat in their army? Not really the giant, I'd say the snow trolls are. The snow trolls we can deal with our hotpot catapults pretty easily. They're not stone trolls. And I don't have a fire mage, so I had a bright wizard. Oh, trolls and bright wizards. Okay. Well, we've got no choice, we have to fight it. I believe we should win. We have a lot of spears. Though, they have a lot of smashy units, and my spears are alright. They're not fantastic. They're basically Empire spears, they're not halberdiers. They don't have I suppose I have charge bonus versus large. Maybe. I'll have to check. They only have 2 melee units? Marauder hunters with axes and Marauder champions with great weapons. Feral mammoth, Norscan giant, which is just the same as any giant. There's no difference, I believe. 3 ice wolves, 4 snow trolls, bio trolls, Norscan trolls or chaos trolls, and Throg. Versus an army which is about maybe 3 times the size. We do have hunting hounds too, but hunting hounds? What are we going to chase down in their army? Trolls? Their ice wolves are better than my hunting hounds. Do we have a good position to attack them from? We have this hill here. We have this hill here with a forest. There. We attack from this direction. In this fight, I think we want to get rid of their numbers. They only have a few units of infantry, so their numbers are quite low. Troll's leadership is still pretty terrible. And Marauder Hunter's leadership is not very good either. Norscan Ice Wolves also 46. I mean, I shouldn't laugh. Our leadership 66. 70 on those. Do they have bonus for charge defense versus large? They do. They are spears, I suppose. Oh, we can't actually move up to there? Oh, that's all of our units which are Vanguard deployable. Okay. We'll position up here on this hill then. Hotpot catapults. Get up on top of this hill. You're going to be attacking a lot of trolls. Go over there. You go... Get rid of that.
Standing by.
There.
Ready for war.
What is gamble? Oh, at the beginning of a battle, if you have any mages, you can gamble to re-roll how much Winds of Magic points you have.
Show us the foe. By Ulrich's wrath.
And by gamble, it's sort of like, you know, you may get more, you may get less. It's sort of a random dice roll. At the moment, we had 15, which is the halfway point, essentially. You can have 30 max. See, power 15, 30. I point at my screen like you can see it. In that little tooltip up there, it says Winds of Magic, power 15 out of 30, power reserve is 40, recharge 1 power per 6 seconds. Pardon me. So, at 15, since it's midway, I deem it not worth risking, because I see it as like a 50-50 chance that we could get more or less. If it's lower than 15, like 12, 10, 8, then I'm more likely to roll, because if it's that low anyway, we're more likely to get a higher number, kind of. But if it gets lower, then it's not that big of a loss because it wasn't that great to begin with. At least that's my reasoning. Okay, we'll put you over here. Dreamin', go there. Dryads, you can go actually behind here. Okay. It's there. You two are there. Go like that. Crossbows. You go like that. You go like that. hunting hounds. I don't know. Go there. Wardens. You can go like that. Some of these units are just going to be like around to kind of be reserves. Ogres, you can go there. My general, you can go there. Do you have any banners, Elric? No. So you can go there. Actually, you can go there. You can go in that corner. And Treeman, you go over there. There we go. Now the hotpot catapults are on top of the hill. Yes, Castle Card. But we're gonna have to be careful because they do like firing through my own units.
The Empire endures.
I'm just thinking about that.
State troops ready.
Do this.
Ready for war.
Bunch up a bit. Your firing range, your firing arc's pretty wide anyway, so whatever. I said Kazakad because that's a dwarven war cry, but we're halflings, so we're not dwarves. But it's just the voice pack used for the ranged chanting of my units. Okay, we get to see the enemy army of trolls. There's the Norscan giant. It looks different from the normal giant. But I believe it's exactly the same anyway. Using some snow trolls with soup. Also got this feral mammoth over here. Bam! Bam! I haven't killed any of them yet. Come on, at least get rid of some of their, No? No, you don't feel like it? Okay. Fine, whatever. Bam! Maybe you can attack Throg. Attacking trolls with the hotpot catapult's a pretty good idea because they have regeneration, and regeneration gives them an inbuilt, like, weakness to fire. Bam! So, as I said, we have to be careful about our hotpot catapults shooting our own units. Can I actually man one of these? Yes. Bam! Eat soup, mammoth! Wham! Think they're flanking? Yes. Come on, warhounds. You can help a little. The enemy don't like it when you, charge their flank. Like I don't. But I don't think our hunting hounds... Let's actually have a look. Okay. Norsca Ice Wolves versus our hunting hounds. Our hunting hounds are in larger squads. They have 60 instead of 36. So we have more hit points. We have higher leadership. However, we have 10 less melee attack, 7 less melee defense, 24 less weapon strength, and 20 less charge bonus. They also cause fear. And they have armor. They have missile protection. Though we have the same speed. They also have frostbite. So our hunting hounds are really not that good compared to the ice wolves, but I didn't really expect them to be. Bam! Bam! Where's Throg? No, that's the giant. Get out of there! Okay. We actually won that pretty easily. More easily than I thought. I think hounds go up and actually chase down some of the infantry. Did we deal with Throg? Where's Throg? Oh, there he is. Oh, poor sod. There's halflings nibbling on his feet. Ugh, don't do that. Oh, we got the troll. We got the giant too. Bam. Assuming direct control. Yes, it is possible to take control of, I believe, any of the artillery units in Warhammer Total War. It's not something I do often, because oftentimes the AI is a better shot than I am. But if a target's that close, sometimes manning it yourself is a good option, because you can't miss. And sometimes the AI can have a little difficulty shooting at something so close by. Or if they get charged, and you can... It's something I've done when I'm playing as the dwarves, and you have cannons. If you man a cannon, and the fighting is really close to the cannons, sometimes the AI will stop attacking with the cannons, but if you man the cannon yourself, you can actually still fire while they're getting attacked. Which can sometimes has been enough to push a battle in my favor. Also just plowing cannonballs right through their front lines with shots, which the AI wouldn't consider. It was just that one guy and he got buried under soup. Would be enough, you know, because getting hit by artillery, people don't like that. 58-45 on our hot pot catapults. 0-0-0 for our heroes and lord. 0 actually for a lot of our army. But we're fighting trolls, so I wouldn't expect them to kill too many. 1, 3, and 3 for our rangers. 8 for our treemen. Might have been attacking some wolves. We actually dealt with that army quite easily. I was worried, but then... Trolls have a lot of punch, but they don't have the leadership. Throg does give trolls bonuses. Being the troll king and all, he's smarter than the average troll. By a fair margin. I believe he's actually more intelligent than the average human. But execute. Oh, you just got another troll lord. Okay. I like the mod which adds the more varieties of trolls. Snow trolls and bile trolls are added by a mod. Normally, Norsca would only be able to build, I think, chaos trolls and ice trolls. But I have a mod which adds a lot of varieties of trolls for a troll faction. And apparently Throg is able to recruit a fair number of them himself, which makes sense. And we actually gained Troll Hunter on Helmut.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Hello. What do you want? Defensive Alliance. Sure. You're all the way down there. It doesn't really matter. I see you are blessed by Hoeth. We got another Light College Acolyte from that. Yeah, it's a good battle. Boys of the Forbidden Coast is destroyed. There was a pirate faction. You might have seen a number of small fleets sailing around in the ocean. I think there's one over here. There's usually one sailing along here. Can we see one somewhere?
Direct me.
Oh, we'll get back to that. No, there's a few pirate factions sailing around in the ocean, and for the most part they're for the Vampire Coast to deal with. However, the last patch did make it so that they would declare war on other factions when you're not playing as the Vampire Coast, so that they do more than just, like, take up space. Not that I've seen them attack me, but I haven't been playing as coastal factions. Right, we'll get back to this. What are you doing? Why are you sailing across the ocean?
Lord of Bretonnia.
Ulbrich de Bordello, you at least make sense sailing across the ocean, because you're kind of, you know, a naval lord. Trident of Manan. The sea god's rage is channeled through the trident's prongs, smashing his enemies like waves against the rocks. The last patch actually gave Ulbrich a unique weapon model to give him a trident as a weapon, which is very nice. And Braid of Bordello. The bearer may channel Manan's power and energy by cradling this lock of his hair, entwined with kelp and shells, in their hand whilst invoking the sea god's terrible name. So that's Manan, who is the sea god. But then if I remember, the Pirates of Sartosa leader over here, Aranessa Saltspite, she invokes... Does she invoke Manan or Stronfeld? I think it was Stronfeld.
Your orders.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Get wound. And who are you?
Praise Sigma.
Velmir. You got an army of halflings. You're sailing across the oceans with the Norscans. No, not with the Norscans, with the Bretonnians. What are you doing? Toralithis refugees have settled there. Are you attacking this army?
Protector of
I suppose so. Oh, there's another Bretonnian army down here.
Who calls
The Fey Enchantress! Oh, there's Gorok. You at war with each other? No, you're not.
very well.
Oh, wait, Gorok? Oh, yeah, Gorok. Okay, he's part of Itza. He's the leader of Itza.
No! I'm surrounded by fools. My infinite knowledge is yours.
Oh, actually, that's something. The High Elves, or Lothern, confederated with the Lawmaster's expedition over here. So Teclis is now part of Lothern. Did that happen recently? Did that happen last turn? I didn't see. Let's have a look. Population surplus in the Ice Tooth. Plant Septic. Yeah, that's the faction up there. You haven't gotten rid of them, Nagaron. What are you doing? Being slow is what is. We win the battle up here. They get another lord. Slith. Hornborg. You get Troll Hunter. White College Acolyte. Offensive Alliance negotiate. Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, barring all those other oddities going along in the world.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we already have a Light College Acolyte on you. I give one to you.
Marshal the men.
We can't. Oh, he might have... He gained it. Right, it automatically added it to his army because he had a space open.
To the province.
Okay. Can we take Doomkeep? You have a small garrison.
You're a pretender.
Sure. Sword of Bloodshed, Helm of Discord, Ruby Ring of Ruin. Yeah, you're on a War Mammoth. Okay, that makes it a bit more troublesome.
So,
I feel like we wouldn't be able to defeat you if we tried to chase you down. Because the, what's it called?
The pace.
praise Sigma.
The, auto-resolve was so against us.
Raise your weapons.
There we go. Execute.
Praise.
You go into the silent encampment. You They have a large garrison. They have a normal garrison there.
Yes, a sound plan.
Spend a turn. Get fervent.
The nation
Regenerating your losses from that short battle.
Emperor bid.
You can get fervent again. We're having to deal with a lot of chaos corruption up here. That's why I keep giving them fervent. Get that. Oh no. Don't get that. I'm gonna be greedy. Get the wizards conclave. We need more wizards.
By the comet.
Johan, you get stalker.
I will marshal the men.
Boris. Halfling militia and rangers. Ooh, actually,
To the provinces.
we're recruiting them at a higher rank now. Unit rank 4. Is that because of a bonus? No, we're just recruiting them at rank 4 now. What buildings increases the ranking? Oh, recruit rank +2 for spearmen, crossbow and spearman units, lumberyard. Okay. Yep. But that's only +2. Where are we getting the extra +2? Oh, we have the local militia. Recruit rank +2 for infantry units. Wait, hang on. Shouldn't we be recruiting both of them at +4? Halfling militia or spear infantry. The recruit rank bonus for this lumberyard might not be applying to our halfling militia units.
By the comet.
It's applying to the rangers, but not to the militia. Upgrade the plantations there. You go into Ackendorf.
The empire.
Y'all, I thought that was that kid was called Neil.
Tracker of distinction.
Railing Moot. Buildings Conclave. Already you know what I want you to get. Oh! Monolithic Katam and Serpent's Jetty have been taken by trolls. So the trolls actually own this up here. That's not good.
Received.
We've fought troll armies before, a while ago.
Step to it.
But they're made up of a lot of trolls.
Ready. To the provinces. Yes, my lord.
So
What does the emperor bid?
Not one Druki on Nagaroth.
Lithanar's been beaten pretty badly. He has no army. Lariel's doing alright. Tyrion's fine. Hey, Nagarond. Malekith. You would like a non-aggression pact. We can't trade with you anyway, it doesn't matter. Wait, hang on, hold on. Seriously? Nagarond? Ruins. You haven't taken any of the provinces in Iron Mountains. Apart from Nagarond. Why? What are you doing? Being lazy is what is. You have all this, I suppose. Or you better have all this. Yeah. Okay. You just haven't taken the Iron Mountains. Why is it so difficult for you? Take your home province before you take anything else. Oh. No, we didn't move Samwise. Oh well. He's on land. He's taking attrition. Welp. Oh, I didn't see where Malekith ended up. What? Oh, haven't I updated that? I thought I had. Hold up, let me have a look. It should be updated now. I did just update it. If it wasn't before, I apologize. The heading, that is. Ugh. Empire, what are you doing? Apparently nothing. You haven't lost any provinces to Chaos. Hunts Marshals are still around. Dwarves are dwarfing along. You know, Dwarves, the Empire hold parts of the mountains. Maybe you should be a bit more upset about that. Humans are living in dwarven carracks built by dwarven hands. How are you not happy about? How are you not angry about that? It's something I do feel that if the Empire take a province which is like, I feel maybe provinces should have a natural owner, and if another faction takes a province owned by another faction, then even if they're allies with that faction, they should get a negative to the diplomacy. So if the Empire take parts of the mountains which are rightfully dwarf lands, the dwarves will get a penalty to the diplomacy with the Empire for each region the Empire holds in the mountains. Gork says it's time to have some mates. Sure, whatever. This is good for the tribe. We could squish you later on. Like like an annoying spider. Okay, marshal the troops. We just recruited a lord, and you're telling us to recruit more lords.
It is for the best.
Take the Isle of Wights.
I will marshal the band.
Retain control. We're not going to give the Empire any of our stinking territory. This land is Halfling land. Where is Malekith? Yeah, whatever.
Huntsman General. I will marshal the men.
Okay, you have a level up. Hey, Helmut! Inviolable.
Now,
Attack the Aisling Conclave.
it is war. War calls.
Do that.
To the provinces. By Sigmund's
Helmut.
right.
You go to there.
To it. Fight for our nation.
Reinforce. Auto-resolve. Just a garrison. Loot and occupy. Money! Get Ruin's End. Retain control. Aislings. Reinforce it. Build the Overgrown Grove. Build the Tobacco Plot. I build the Night Watch for the extra Untainted. No, it's only 1 point. We've got 14 there, it should be fine. Fields.
The Empire.
Now you go back to the Sarl encampment. Got two capital regions right next to each other here. That's quite nice. Upgrade the tobacco farm. Upgrade the tobacco farm. 6 gold left.
Who calls?
Now, Celestial Wizard goes up a level. You can get Konquata Cassandora, level 2.
Lady of the Azray.
Laurilon, how are you feeling about the Empire and all that? It's improving. Great. Hmm. He was still there. Oh. Did you had an army there, didn't you? You get badly beaten. You only hold that one province. You can't afford to die. Because otherwise you will no longer exist. Where do I want to send you? Here's some of the pirate factions. Tyrants of the Black Ocean and the Terrors of the Dark Straits. Go over there. Oh, we're just sending you back. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You're our exploring hero. He's been all over the place.
So? Yes.
Yep, that's fine. It's fine. Ungrim's moving up there. Unassigned skill point. Monarch von Stroll. Intern. Ugh. Well, Clan Scry's still around. I thought they were going to get destroyed by the Empire. Does look like the Dread Fleet succeeded in taking that province, that region of Ulthuan. Okay, thank you for joining. Empire, what are you doing? You took your truckin'. Gee, thanks. Leave no region unturned. Where is the Chaos? You're not really doing that much. Grudgebringers are still around. The Halflings now control more territory up in the north than they do down near the Moot. Skeggy, we're now at war with you. Are you going to send armies over to attack me or anything? Or are you just going to... We're just going to stare at each other across the ocean aggressively?
Come in peace.
Hunters of Kurnos. Non-aggression pact. I really don't care about you. You're just a rebel army. You sort of exist just to make things more interesting. Now, if you own provinces, then I might start caring about you a bit more. Oh, a region just got raised. Doomkeep. What's that? That might have actually been because of a rebel army. Not a rebel army, or a rebellion. We get warhorse breeding. For all the good it's going to do us. I think it helps our Pistoliers, maybe? No, Empire Knights, Knights of Blazing Sun, and Reichsguard units. So it's completely useless to us. But this is what we wanted. Global recruitment capacity +1 and local recruitment capacity +1. All provinces. That'll help. Hmm. I will
The nation calls.
move you. What do I want to do? Alton Nullstaff? Sure. You get your unique, second unique item.
What?
Aesling's Conclave. I'd like Alterous Spawns, and I'd like Winterpire. The garrison in both of them is pretty small. Varg Camp is also held by Wintertooth up there, but I think we should be able to move over there. Military presence is only giving 6. So that's good.
Raise Sigma. This will bolster the nation.
You can move over to there.
Ready?
Yes.
Yes. A sound plan. Who calls?
And you can move over to there as well.
Does the Emperor bid? To strengthen the Empire.
Aesling's Conclave. You're making no money, so we can stop taxing you for the moment. 14 turns for the Night Watch. Don't bother about that. By the time we'd build it, attrition would not be a problem. Or corruption would not be a problem anymore. Move there.
I will marshal the men. It is for the best.
Garrison up. We're going to get Konquata next turn. Can we see where Malekith is? No! If he was over there, he's run off. Wow, look at you! Katef, you're sieging Haggrave. How about that? Oh, there's the Drowned. Silostra Dilfan. Interesting character. And it was the Vampire Coast. The Bordello Flabellum. This enchanted fan keeps Silostra cool when the heat is on, improving the recharge of her abilities and reducing their cooldown times. So, I'm actually surprised they've spread up there. They start down here. I think, like, here. Yeah. So they're moving along the coastline. Usually they get wiped out rather early. Okay. You can go over there, or over there. Escape of Blight, are you being sieged? Nope. I kind of feel like they should have bad public order in Athelloren. Anyone who is into higher Wood Elf. I imagine it would be very difficult to control. Okay, you go...
Marshal the men.
Actually. Can we get another? We can! And Stromham. There we go. Oh, actually, I just realized something. Diplomatic relations +4 with all factions. Every time we get another Halfling noble, our relations with other factions just goes up by 4. So that's why the ruler's tolerance to Moot land is 46 currently, because of all of our Halfling nobles, like, buttering them up. Oh. So we're going to be friends with everyone, regardless of whether I want it or not. Well, fine, whatever. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. Even Nagaron can't be angry at the halflings for long. You will submit to the halfling might. Forcing peace upon the entire Warhammer world. The halflings got tired of being kicked around in the Moot and move out. And no one can deny them. It's true what they say. The straightest path to the heart of all the factions in Warhammer is just through the stomach. Everyone's at each other's throat. Archaon is staring down old Dwarf. Karl Franz is readying a force to attack him. Malekith is there with Morathi, Teclis, Tyrion, everyone. And the halflings turn up and they just like lay out large tables of food. And just ring a bell and it's like, lunch is served, come and get it. And everyone just feels compelled to put down their weapons and join in the luncheon. And Archaon and Karl Franz make amends, and Malekith ends up becoming good friends with Krokkar because they've both been around for a long time and seen a lot of shit. Morathi makes, I don't know, makes friends with Khalida and talks about, I don't know, beauty enhancers. Or skin moisturizers. Khalida could use that. Possibly. The Lithanar gets involved in the conversation as well. All that harsh living out in the forest wouldn't help. Marius and Harkon get in an argument, which apparently involves more people than just the two of them. Marco Colombo wants a military alliance. Sure. You're paying me money for it. Now that would be a challenging campaign, actually. Like, trying to enforce everyone to end up being friends with each other. Could it be done? As high elves, possibly. No war, just peace. Warherd of Chaos is destroyed. Engineer, we get another light college acolyte. Is that for the Empire? Oh, defeat the following lord. And what's his name? Eglixus Hubrisica. He's all the way over there. Solostra is attacking the what's it called? Exiles in the heck. Oh, they actually have another army over there. Come on! You can raise armies, you can raise units for free. Why aren't you running around with full stacks? Luan! You're all the way up there. Again, you have an army of peasants. Don't go taking my regions from me. These are mine. My own.
Moving off! This will bolster the nation. Who calls?
I'll be very upset if you take Citadel of Lead from me.
Huntsman General. Raise Sigma.
Okay. You go up to there.
We march.
Can we see Altar Spawns? I believe we can. Altar Spawns has just a basic garrison.
To the provinces.
I don't feel confident attacking them with just the one unit, so I kind of want two armies to attack them both.
Sound plan. We march.
But that's overkill.
It is for the best.
We're just maintaining control of these provinces, no problem. Put that there. Erengrad. Sure, build a clay pit.
Ready.
Do we actually have another mission? No, that's for the Empire.
I will marshal the band.
Okay, well...
Yes, my lord.
Dryads!
Now? Yes, my lord.
Alright, heroes. Another wizard! Another bright wizard. Let's get knowledgeable.
You need fire.
He will give all of my armies more magic. Get an Empire Captain over here in Eschen. We'll get Nicholas Schumacher.
The nation calls.
Blade. Hard to hit. Fort Stragoff is still... You're actually able to upgrade to level 5. Rudiger. Graber. Oh, you're down there. Get level 2 Shield of Thorns. I like Shield of Thorns. Upgrade toll gates. Intern. Oh, I didn't move Eckhart. Yeah, whatever. So many little piles of stuff are out on the oceans. All that potential money. I was going to say, it seems like everyone's only mildly perturbed at us, but some factions actually do strongly dislike us. Oh, Khemri dislikes us? So do the followers in the Gash? The Empire does too. I think that's actually just saying how heavily our relations with them is tilting currently, rather than our actual friendship level. The way the diplomacy counts your friendship and stuff, I don't understand entirely. It's like, sure, high numbers is good, but it's like where different thresholds are. There's the Citadel of Dusk faction. There's somewhere. Another population surplus in Ostland and the Mountains of Hell. Oh, Greybeard's prospectors have actually made a military alliance with the Caliphate of Araby. Well, that's nice. It's nice to see Araby making some friends. Ego came out at full speed, and he got destroyed. Knew anyone? Rolinda, Taldin. Oh, where is your province? Province. Do you have a capital? Oh, you're down there. Okay. Oh, you control Oxhill also. You're actually rather a large High Elf faction down here. Duranadar. Yeah, okay. Tomb King rebels are in Zandri now. King Prehotatan. Mm-hmm. What's our relations with them? Deteriorating. Like, we've got all those bonuses, and it's still deteriorating. That's what I don't understand. I was going to do something with all this money, wasn't I? What was I going to do? I can't remember. Might not be enough. Okay, move up there. Actually, you can move in distance to the altar of spawns. You can maybe just about get there. Move to there. Oh, you can't get there now. I would have to force march you into the altar of spawns.
What does the Emperor bid? Praise Sigma.
I'll do that.
Yes. By Sigma's right.
Attack the altar of spawns. Oh, okay. Just out of range! Frazzer.
To arms.
But it said that you could.
Not until
It lies! Not really. How is corruption as being a massive problem here? How are we keeping on top of corruption in the other provinces? Well, not really. Okay.
flame on.
Yep. Siegfried, you move in there. Nicholas, you move in there. Boris, you have 13 units in your army. You need
I will marshal.
move over here.
It is time.
Recruit. Don't have space to recruit anyone else.
To the provinces.
Get 2 hot pot catapults.
Praise Sigma.
You get another one. Get some wardens.
Yes.
Get some wardens as well.
By the comet.
Barak Var. Upgrade the plantations. Upgrade the plantation there. And... ooh, right. Actually, no. Hold on. Don't do that. Oh, hello. Damn it, Bretonnia! Told you not to do that.
Strengthen the empire. For
Better not take Konquata. If you do...
the lady.
ooh... we're going to have words.
Huntsman General. Huntsman General. Okay.
Kind of feel like we could actually take that garrison.
Into the fray. This is what we've trained for.
Do I want to try and... it says a 50-50 chance. Fieldlings gathering. What's the map like? Just a field battle.
All or nothing.
We'll encircle it. If they attack, we can either retreat, or if our chances look better, we can... If our chances look better, we can auto-resolve or play the battle.
It is for the best.
Okay. Move up there, you'll take Winterpire when you get within range. Enter. Are you at war with the Citadel of Dusk?
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Oh, hello. What do you want? Look at all of our military allies. But the Empire is not one. We're still trading with the Empire. If we lose trade with the Empire, actually. 4,000. Not gonna have any more. Sure. They're kind of a big deal for us, trade-wise. They're like the only person we could trade with. They actually are the only person we could trade with. Are they? Actually. No, we can trade with the dwarves. I think. Maybe. Or can we? I don't think we have an overland path from our capital to theirs. No, we'd have to control parts of Averland. Because you can't trade with the dwarves through mountain ranges. Oh, the dwarves get a military alliance with the Caliphate of Araby. And Scryer gets a military alliance with the Dreadfleet. You're attacking me. Still don't feel really confident about our chances with this. Let's retreat. I probably could have won the battle, but it's difficult to judge. Sometimes I feel like I could win the battle against Norsca, but then they just smash through my forces. Negative growth in Castle Dragonhof, but that doesn't matter. It's already grown as big as it can.
Onwards. Let us move.
Okay, you keep going. Temple of Tenenkan. Hmm.
This will bolster the nation.
Just sigh. Thought you'd wait at least a turn, Bretonnia.
Now, by Sigma's
Razza
will,
Razza. What would this do? We have a lot of allies. Reliable, 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 reliable. Hmm. Why are you suffering attrition? Amhar's waters.
The Empire.
But we're on land!
Strengthen the Empire.
Why are we getting attrition from
What
water?
does the Emperor bid?
I mean, their army is pathetically small.
Yes, a sound plan.
Eldahard de Leonis. Do we declare the war against Bretonnia and the Empire right now? Hmm.
Track and trap.
There's going to be a lot of nasty assaults if we do.
Leave no one behind. Tense up.
Because... well, we could potentially draw in some of our allies because we do have good allies. Depends whether they're better allies with us than they are with the Empire.
Ready.
Will the dwarves side with us or with Bretonnia?
Raise Sigma.
Are they... no, they're not actually allies with dwarves, so the dwarves would probably join us. And a lot of our allies don't really like Bretonnia. The Exiles and the Heck do. And Karak Norn do. That's it. Everyone else really likes us. What I worry about is the Empire just sort of... armies. If I do that, it's gonna cause so much conflict. It's ridiculous.
The nation
Um.
By the comet.
And we've also got the Empire over here. If we attack, there's like 3 armies over here, I believe. All because I wanted Konquata, and Bretonnia is taking it out from underneath me.
Protector of the realm.
Aye. For the caravan corps.
Dwarves, you're not actually... now, that's actually an interesting thought. The dwarves are military allies with me. They're not military allies with Bretonnia. However, they are military allies with the Empire. If I declare war on Bretonnia, the dwarves are honor bound to join me as military allies in the war against Bretonnia. However, will their military alliance with the Empire supersede that? Because they won't be able to join the war on Bretonnia's side. They'll have to opt to not join me in battle at all. Which they could do. And then they could be like, you know what, we're not going to attack any... we're not going to... we're going to attack you anyway. Just because we don't like your face. Retain control. Or, you know... that would be the next turn. Here I am trying to think how this is all going to go down if I decide to do this. I'm actually kind of really curious to see whether they would do that. We can take this army, no problem. This army is pathetically weak, because they just took Citadel of Lead, then Konquata, so their forces are cut down majorly. Our forces outnumber them, and we have better.
Honor before
Adelhard de Leonis over there could be a problem.
Raise Sigma.
Bretonnia, you've taken 2 parts of Albion. I don't like you doing that. This is going to horribly split relations everywhere, at least around here in the old world. But I've had enough of your sneaking ways. That's my stick. So be it, we have the lady's protection. Now what's happened? We are joined in the war with Laurelon Forest, Karak Azul, Nordland, New World Colonies, Krakadrak, Karak Zorn, Aswad Scythians, Auckland, Flaming Scimitar, Grudgebringers, Caliphate of Araby, Last Defenders, Lothern, Dwarves, the Huntsmaster's Expedition, Camry, Exiles of Nehek. Bretonnia. Allies are Grabius Prospectors, Talia, Karak Norn, Clan Angrud, and the Empire. So we are now at war with the Empire and Bretonnia, but the Dwarves joined on our side. And Lothern. Oh, this is wonderful in a way. It's like, what do you call it? I'd call it a casus belli, kind of, because Bretonnia took land which I once owned, but only by right of conquest. Oh. Not just... Oh, their garrison's actually full strength. That's not right, they just took that province. Whatever. Let's crush this army. As a toast to splitting the forces of order apart, asunder, destroying turns of good relations. We're not going to have trade with the Empire anymore. Our income is going to be like 1,000 per turn, because we're going to lose like 4,500. Oh. And we're going to have armies attacking us all over the place just because the Empire is like that. However, there are dwarf armies moving it through our provinces. And the dwarves are going to be able to give us a fair bit of muscle against the Empire. As well as the Laurelon Forest. And Hochland. Did Nordland join us on our side? It's so ridiculous. And Kemri. We're just like split the factions down a new middle which they didn't know existed. We gamble. And we get more magic points. Renaud is with me. I don't feel like it somehow on the overall map, but if Renaud is with me, that's good. Oh, we've only got 4 hotpot catapults. There's attrition. We'll put our soup tank up forefront. You two can go over there. Grand cooks go behind. Master cooks. Bright wizard. Go over there. Our rangers. Go there. Treekin. Can the Treekin be affected by the Master Cook's buff? I suspect so. I think I've talked about that before. The idea of the Master Cooks like preparing masterwork like fertilizer for the Treekin is kind of adorable. Okay. You move over there. You go there. You go there. Samwise, you've probably made a terrible decision. But we're gonna have to live with that decision now. Hold ground. Bretonnia is all the way over there. Okay. Position the forces a bit again. That's a grudgeon. We'll see the forces of Bretonnia. King Leon Leoncoeur on a lovely horse with his shield. He actually looks very impressive. I like his model with his flaming shield, flaming sword, not flaming shield. We also have, what's his name? Donna Don Domingio. Donna Don Domingio. I always have trouble saying that. The unique hero which Bretonnia got from the Crusader Kingdoms. He looks cool. I like his helmet in this like heavy collar he's got, which is part of the these units, actually. So it actually suits him quite well with that helmet. They have archers. Bretonnia is made up of a lot of peasants and men-at-arms. Their strength lies in their cavalry. And here we have some defenders of the fleur-de-lis, knights errant, the personification of purity and devotion, striving to become the most honourable knights of the realm. They have armoured and shielded, anti-infantry, and frenzy. They also have normal knights of the realm. The knights ride down their enemies with a thunderous charge and a cry of valour. And mounted yeoman archers. Bretonnia is all about that cavalry. If they don't have enough cavalry, they're not doing it right. Their army should at least be half cavalry, and this army is predominantly infantry, so they're doing it wrong. I like to try and play with... This is more soup than these peasants have seen in their entire lives! And we're then getting it on the business end of our hot pot catapults. Our soup tank opens up fire too. We're just throwing food at them. Imagine that. They're like, we've been starving for years, my lord. We haven't seen a meal in months. And then the halflings just start chucking soup at them. It's like, we've got so much food, we can just throw it away. Bam. Boom. Oh, hit the tree. What are the chances? Fire. Boom. Bam. Boom. Boo. Oh no. Master cooks, deal with the cavalry.
Find the enemy! Soldiers of the Empire! Ready for war!
Okay. That. Do piercing bolts of burning. You do Melkos mystifying miasma on the battle pilgrims.
I shall unhinge them!
Boom, 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 boom.
Kindle flame!
You can cast a fireball on those peasant bowmen back there.
I channel fire! Taking position!
Excuse me? Oh,
Ray Guardian!
that was Leon Kerr. Apparently has a ruby ring.
By Ulrich!
Oh, don't attack them.
State troops ready!
Right. Man your hot pots again.
The Empire endures! Charge! Prepare for combat!
Come on.
Serve the Emperor!
Oh, I don't have you on hold ground.
State troops ready! At speed!
Your artillery graph!
A friggin' soup tank just burning everything in his path.
The winds grow hot!
You get... Attack the Grail Relic.
For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir! For the Emperor! Black powder blast! Fight, men! Show us
Stop that!
Yes! We are Sigmar's heirs! Our weapons are yours!
No one, Leonka. Leave my hot pot catapults alone.
Standing by! Moving out! All who flows through me! Slay the heretics!
Okay, get up there. He could prove to be a bit of a problem. He's a tough part. Tough.
Taking position. Shoot.
Ready for war! Sigma call! Very well!
Which target, General? Moving!
Come on.
Die, Breton!
Target and fire!
The Empire
Yeah, nah, stop moving. The rest of his army is just fleeing.
State troops. Ready.
Mounted yeomen are actually cycle charging. Is he unbreakable?
Sigma exalted!
Better not be. No, he's not. There he goes.
judgment is coming! Very well!
Wow. What are these bonuses? Perfect Vigor, of course. 10% ward save, 15% physical resistance, 25% missile resistance, Encourage, yeah, Perfect Vigor, Immune to Psychology, Blessing of the Lady, plus 20% physical resistance as long as his leadership wasn't broken, Lady's Champion, replenish hit points of combatants, Beloved Son of Bretonnia, constant around self, affects allies in range. I don't think that affects him. Oh, that's disabled if hit points are greater. So the other units get a buff when his hit points get low. Fireball, Lion Shield, 22 seconds he gets magic resistance and missile resistance, plus 44%. Sword of Couronne, Hex, 38 seconds around self, minus 27 melee defense and minus 30 armor. And there's also Guardian, which might be from Donna. Yeah, so... Well, they gave us a bit more of a fight than I was expecting. However, we are victorious. Close victory. I'm actually surprised they gave us so much trouble. It was mostly just Lou and Leon Core. The rest of their army did diddly squat. Our army was badly injured anyway. But we don't have an answer for a heavy melee combative lord. My lord is not good enough. Heroes aren't really strong enough to deal with a melee focused lord like that. The captain's not enough. Witch Hunter, maybe. He could do damage, but not really take it. We can pair him up against a soup tank. The cavalry did a little bit. Not the Regiment of Renown. 11 and 8 on the other Knights of the Realm. 57 on both of our hot pot catapults. They got the same number of kills. 275 on our hot pot, on our super tank. That's nice. Oh, they also had the garrison, so they did have a bit more units. I forgot about that. None of them are remaining. But we took their Ruby Ring of Ruin, or Ruby Ring of Fire. Yoink. Occupy. Ruby Ring of Ruin. So we have a bounce spell of Fireball now. Regain control. We're not giving it to the Empire. We're at war with the Empire. We're still taking attrition from this stupid... We might just have to leave the province. Executioner. What did we get with that actually? He got a trait for defeating Kingslayer. Here we go. This time, the king might well be dead. Oh well, long live the king. Defeated Luan Leoncoeur. Charge bonus, plus 10. Recruitment cost, minus 20% for cavalry units. Lord's army. Yeah, that's going to be useful.
Yes, my lord.
Let me count all the cavalry the halflings have. Pistoliers. Do they count?
Who calls?
Irrepressible. To increase our casualty replenishment rate. We're going to need it. Especially if
You take me for a cheat.
Adelhard, the Leoness over there, decides to attack us. I wish I knew how to pronounce the French words properly. Okay. Now, there's this. Oh, Empire.
Yes, my lord.
How allies have turned against each other.
Praise Sigma.
Essen. You have a full garrison. Which one of their regions has a full garrison?
I will marshal the men.
Am I regretting my hasty war declarations? Perhaps a little, but it makes things more interesting.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, we're joined by allies. Oh, you're not actually at war with the Empire. You're at war with Bretonnia, but you didn't go to war with the Empire. That's because we didn't... Yep, right, okay. So the dwarves aren't at war with the Empire. Are they? Not? No, they're not. They're still military allies with the Empire. Okay. But they are at war with Bretonnia. What does the Empire think of the dwarves? War with Moot. 15. 808. 804. I actually thought we split it down the middle. It was not as bad as I thought, actually. The dwarves are at war with Bretonnia. And that does mean... I did think... whatever. Okay. It's a bit disappointing. Oh well, whatever. Hey, dwarves, actually... You know, dwarves...
Sigma's chosen.
Low. Low. Yeah. No, not that. Break military alliance with the Empire? Low. The relations are suffering, but it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Praise Sigma.
Well, we may as well start working against the Empire.
To the provinces.
They joined us in the war against Bretonnia. Okay. Whatever. Welp. Lothern, how are you? You're at war with Bretonnia. Your relations are improving with the Empire. Hey, Empire.
Hold Galmaraz. You may bow.
Low chance. I think it's just because we just declared war. Okay, well, after that, in turn! And we'll see what the next turns bring. Or the next turn brings. I mean, are the Empire going to turn their fury fully against us? If they do so, they're going to be problems with, Chaos. The Empire confederated with Hochland. Okay. Clan Scryer is no more. I mean, we have gotten a lot of factions to turn against Bretonnia. And the continued aggression against Bretonnia, which they'll probably all gleefully take part in, will probably worsen relationships between them and the Empire. We'll have to see what the relations between Bretonnia and the Empire are. I'd assume they're still military allies. Hochland joined, then they're like, oh dear. Followers of Hushut. A darkness from the east has risen. The followers of the cruel bull god Hushut, the hatred kin of the proud Dawi, the Chaos Dwarfs are here. They want nothing but to transform the very earth into a barren land under the clouds of toxic ash. They have brought slave greenskins and monsters of Hushut with them. Yay. Let's get Minorialism. So, the Chaos Dwarfs should have spawned. Yes!
Beyond your comprehension.
Kagan Painkiller. He's a Chaos Lord, not a Chaos Dwarf. But he should have an army of Chaos Dwarf units.
Never.
There's another one. Ordred Horstman. There's another one there. Decasaur. Let's hope they don't get crushed too quickly. There's another one. Karen Trigox. Oh, and another one. Kardas Gehinhol. Are they all... I recognize some of them from earlier. Okay. Well, let's actually have a look at the relations with Altdorf and Bretonnia. Their relations are deteriorating. But they are military allies. The other way, relations are improving.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Hey, dwarves. I don't know what. You just go and attack Bretonnia. You know, do what you want to do. Like that. Go through Athol Lauren. Why not? Okay. Stop recruiting. You can recruit because you're all the way up there. You can go there. Take Fort Oberstyre. It's about time we controlled this entire province. There we go. Occupy. Ah. Oh, we're getting 300 gold per turn. Untainted.
Ready.
Hold the line. Siegfried, get the Withering. Colt, get Survivalist.
By the comet.
Boris, you get Root Marcher. Actually get Melkos Mystifying Miasma for the magic it gives you.
The nation calls.
You actually... How many turns does it take to recruit a Hotpot Catapult? Just one.
Now,
I want you to move down to here.
by the comet.
At least closer. Then, recruit a Hotpot Catapult. And the 2 Wardens you're going to do. Ooh, we've actually got another recruitment capacity. And get some Dryads. Ooh, actually, hang on. Our income is not as good as it used to be. I mean, it's still good. But it's much closer than what it was. Okay.
For the best. Yes, a sound plan. We march. It is time to strengthen the Empire.
The Empire. What? By Sigma's right.
Okay. Do that. Order spawns next turn. Provincial instability. We'll rebel.
It is
You stay in the altar spawns.
Huntsman
I want you, Aldebra, to go down to the Ice Drake Fjord.
Yes?
Actually, move to Salzamund.
Yes, my lord.
I will
Hello.
not give my soul.
Edelhard Leonis. You've got Royal Hippogriff Knights and Royal Pegasus Knights.
Praise Sigma.
I would like you to have... Get Imperial Pegasus.
I am a lord of Bretonnia. Never. You dishonor me.
I will marshal the band.
30. Foe Seeker.
What does the Emperor bid? By Sigma.
Adelbrand is staring down Krugenheim.
No. Who calls? To the provinces? Yes, a sound plan. Yes? This will bolster the nation. To battle!
Move down. We're gonna just have to retreat all of our armies. To places where they're gonna be a bit more useful. And we were making a lot of money from these provinces, but all the armies I was raising are costing us a fair amount. Oh, hello, Elspeth von Draken.
Praise Sigma.
How's it going?
Who calls? Yes.
At least the dwarves aren't at war with us. That's a positive. Orelon Forest. The relations are deteriorating. Can I get you to go to war with the Empire?
Why do you seek the halls of Athel Loren?
No. I pay you? No. Well. Eh. Oh, can I make you a vassal? No, I can't. Empire! Declared war on each other.
I will hear your petition,
Peace.
but make no promises to act on it.
Nope. What's our diplomatic standing?
Bow before your emperor.
Very low. Get hunting camp. Upgrade the Imperial Harbor. Yep, that's only a one-turn upgrade. Wait, how much is that? 200 to 400. This is... Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Now,
You move to there.
The empire
You're recruiting... Oh, forget recruiting that hot bot catapult. Just move up. We're gonna need our armies over here. And we're gonna try and take just the easy settlements from them first. Weaken them that way, and then we'll focus on the bigger settlements. Because my forces... I feel my forces really... I don't have the confidence my forces are able to take walled settlements. We haven't done it too much. We'll end the turn, and then I'll probably call it. We'll have to see how many of our settlements get attacked by the Empire. Thinking maybe 2, 3, 4. Nagarond and the Cult of Pleasure have a military alliance. They didn't have one already? Okay. Who's going to come with us? Come to us with military alliances or requests or declarations of war? Empire, what are you going to do? Come at me. Moot shall no longer slave over a hot stove for the Empire. Gustav Ludenhof. You are attacking Salzamund? Gordon. Well, you can have that. We can't really win that. And you're attacking Salzamund. To be expected. But we can take that again next turn. Oh, you're not taking it. Okay. You just raided it. The Empire and Nordland Confederated. Cowards! We're all military alliances. And looking like they could possibly join me in this war, and then they're just like, I'm going to confederate. Also, the confederating still, like, faction turn after turn. Bretonnia is not attacking us, though they might have landed their army in Albion. They're gonna have to see who's at war with the Empire and curry favor with their enemies. If we haven't already. Who could have foreseen it? The Halflings were the bad guys all along.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Okay, you ended military access. This is probably because of our, most likely because of our bad diplomatic relations at the moment. I suppose, though the game didn't mention it to us, we had to break our military alliance with the Empire to be able to go to war with Bretonnia. Yep. Lost Norden, Selzemund was sacked. Yep. Chaos Hood tied in. Chaos Tide came in. Boris is raiding Krakow Ravensvik over there. Black Ice Bay is being raided. Okay. Well.
Okay. I cannot.
Unachievable.
Ooh. House of Orokin and Zavastra just got raised. Bad things are happening to the Empire. At the moment where they need to be strongest the most, everything collapses. Dwarves.
What do you want?
Oh, you're retreating. Could have taken all these, like, provinces out from underneath Bretonnia. Who was at war with the Empire?
The Celestial College implores that
Chaos.
I remain unconvinced.
Just see the Moot along with all these Norsca and Chaos factions. Oh. Oh jeez. Ordred Horseman, Festus, Harald Heldenmouth. It's 3 armies of Chaos Dwarfs right there.
No.
Kargan Painbrigger is up there. Mentash there. Misty Mountains is gone. These Chaos Dwarfs are actually doing a fair amount of damage. Alvarmir didn't attack Krugenheim and he went straight to Mordheim. Well, there is where you make a mistake, because it leaves Wurtbad open for my greedy fat fingers.
It is time.
Okay, well, but I think we'll leave actually doing anything this turn for next turn. Oh, there you are.
I must keep
Adelhard de Leonis. You're just sort of wandering around here. Still don't think we could take that. Maybe if we fought it in Konquata, because we have the garrison.
I will not blight my soul.
But squires are alright. Peasants are bleh. Grail Knights are scary. But they're anti-large, those ones, aren't they? Yes. Knights Errant are anti-infantry. Grail Guardians are anti-infantry. They're scary. They're basically Grail Knights, but anti-infantry. Mounted Yeoman Archers are fine, whatever. Blessed Field Trebuchet. Long-ranged artillery. Royal Hippogriff Knights are kind of scary. Royal Pegasus Knights are scary. They're anti-large though. And Royal Hippogriff Knights, I haven't actually seen them too often in battle. I'm actually surprised Bretonnia has them. Well done, Bretonnia. You've done more than just building armies of peasants. Oh, hello, Nagaron. You're actually kind of friendly with me. Oh. That's kind of funny. It's just because we broke treaties with the Empire.
Now that you are here, I will hear.
Yeah, fine. We're still friends with the High Elves, so the High Elves might come to our aid. Maybe. We haven't actually lost that many provinces. Only Norden. Which is good. Probably going to lose more. I'd like these two. But yeah. That will all have to wait till next time. The Empire's armies. Chaos Dwarf armies. Any other armies. Bretonnia's armies. Oh. I don't usually be so reckless, but whatever. Let's do something a bit crazy. I want to see what those Chaos Dwarf armies are like. I wonder whether they are going to be a massive problem, or whether the dwarves are going to fight against them pretty easily. That's probably why the dwarves aren't attacking Bretonnia, actually, because the Chaos Dwarves are there now. My decision is looking worse and worse every time. Ah, well. But that will be it for Warhammer 2 for tonight. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time for more Halflings campaign and terrible diplomatic choices and the fallout of such. Until then, though, I will say farewell. I will stop the recording here.